ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Dalit Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Workshop on protecting food safety in Gashbarka region. Fourth Congress of National Association of Intellectual and Development Disabilities. Gaza truce holds into second day, more captives to be released. And Turkish airstrikes hit PKK targets in North Iraq. On our local news, a workshop on protecting food safety for both humans and animals was conducted in Varonto on 23rd November. Mr. Abubakar Osman, Director General of the Agriculture and Land in Gashbarka region, stated that in addition to harming consumers, unsafe food supplies harm animals and pollute the environment. He indicated that Ministry of Agriculture is working to ensure a rich supply of nutritious food by issuing the appropriate regulations. Additionally, Mr. Abubakar urged food manufacturers for both humans and animal products to ensure their safety of their goods. Mr. Maazen Nuguse, expert on livestock resources in the region, and Mr. Saara Abraham, the head of the livestock resources in the region, concurred that agricultural chemicals are primarily contributors to the environmental pollution and urged farmers to abstain from their use and instead follow the guidance provided by agricultural experts. The experts strongly advised producers to involve in food production and storage of prioritized products safety and engage in sustainable awareness-raising initiatives. According to Mr. Hagos Gabramariam, representing the Agricultural Office in Gashbarka region, the creation of quarantine center in Tesene is an initiative to guarantee the safety of food for animals and humans. He further stated that expansion of Tesene quarantine center and enhancement of capabilities of sector stakeholders will be given top priority. The National Association of Intellectual and Development Disabilities of Eritrea held its 4th Congress in Asmara today, 25th November. At the workshop in which senior government and PFDJ officials attended, Mr. Mehret Av Sahaye, Director General of Social Service at the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare, said that the association has conducted encouraging activities in collaborating with partners since its inception 23 years ago, including capacity building and awareness-raising programs and the enhancement of organizational capacity. Mr. Mehretab also called for reviewing strengths and challenge and design viable future programs on basis of the past experience gained, indicating that previously citizens with intellectual and developmental disabilities have faced enormous change due to the lack of understanding in the public. Colonel Burhane Bokhretzion, chairman of the association, said that the efforts are being exerted to support the disability citizens and their caretakers and public to understand the problems of the citizens with disability and provide them the necessary assistance. Mr. Mehretab further called on evaluation of strengths and weaknesses, as well as on development of feasible future programs based on acquired experience. According to the chairman of the association, Colonel Burhane Bokhretzion, citizens with intellectual and developmental disabilities have historically encountered significant obstacles due to the public lack of understanding, and that efforts are being made to assist the citizens and their caretakers, as well as to raise awareness of the public about the challenge of the citizens and disabilities, so to provide them the necessary support. The National Association of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, Eritrea, was established on 25th November 2010. The viewers will be back with the international news shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Palestinians in a war-stricken Gaza Strip are experiencing a second day of relative calm absent of Israeli attacks as temporary pause in fights hold. After almost 50 days of constant Israeli bombardment that has killed nearly 15,000 Palestinians, an enclave and 4-day truce came after an effect of early Friday and appeared to approach hindering on Saturday. But the United Nations said on Friday that 24 hours prior to the pause witnessed an insufficient of Israeli strikes from land and sea throughout Gaza. The temporary truce has allowed 2.3 million Palestinians in Gaza, where no place has proven safe in the past 7 weeks, to experience their first night of sleep without a fear of being killed in Israeli air aid. It also provided some time for families to try to secure supplies of food and water, in which have become scarce, amid to unrelenting assaults on the besieged enclave. On our last news, Turkish forces conducted on Friday evening airstrikes against 17 targets of the outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK, in a cross-border operation north Iraq of the Defense Ministry. In a statement, the ministry said that operation was carried out in the Matina, Hakruk, Gara, and Kandil regions, hitting 19 caves, cuts, and shelters believed in house senior PKK members. It added that many terrorists were neutralized without giving the exact number. Turkish authorities often use the term neutralize in their statement to imply that the alleged terrorists has either surrendered, been killed, or been captured. The Turkish forces frequently carried out ground operations, airstrikes, and artillery bombardment in North Iraq against the PKK, especially in the Kandil Mountains, the main base of the group. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Workshop on protecting food safety in the Fourth Congress of the National Association of the Intellectual and Disabilities. Gaza truce holds into second day, more captives to be released. Turkish airstrikes hit PKK targets in northern Iraq. That is all our local and international news. Dear viewers, thanks for watching and have a good night.